Yo, what's going on? It's D-Man. Bringing to you some NBA 2K14 crews. You know when I'll post crews, most likely it's going to be a 2-a-day. So I have a match right now and another match coming up later today. But in this episode, I want to talk about the NBA opening night that was yesterday. Orlando versus Indiana, Miami versus the Bulls, and Lakers versus Clippers. And you see JP3 going in for the dunk. You know you're going to see a lot of that in these crews matchups. But Orlando versus the Pacers, I don't have much to say about that because I didn't watch the game. I thought it was going to be a blowout. It was closer than I thought it was going to be. But we all knew Indiana was going to take that game. Now, Miami versus Chicago. I tuned into this game thinking it was about to be the truth. A neck and neck, probably buzzer beater, a last second run by who knows what team. I just thought it was going to be a close game. But the Miami Heat came out there balling. And the Chicago Bulls, they was balling for like one quarter and then they kind of disappeared. Their offense disappeared. The defense couldn't stop Ray Allen, Norris Cole. Of course, LeBron James was doing his thing. Shane Battier was making threes. I don't know what happened in the preseason. And I know it's just the preseason. It looked like Derrick Rose was going to be okay. It looked like the Bulls were going to do all right. And I know this is only one game. But the first game of the season, they just came out rusty, and that's why they got beat. But we all know the Bulls are going to be fine. They're going to be a top team in the East, as well as the Heat. It's just that I think that the Bulls, they can beat the Heat. Or I guess I should say, if I would want to see any team to beat the Heat, it would probably be the Bulls, because I do like the Bulls in the East. But the thing is, when I was watching the Heat game last night, they kind of reminded me of the 2011 Mavericks in this sense. The Mavericks, of course, they had a superstar in Dirk. But the main difference between the Mavericks and the Heat in 2011 was the role players. And that's part of the main reason why the Heat blew out the Bulls last night. Of course, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh, they're good. They know how to ball. But when they have people like Norris Cole balling, when Shane Battier is making his shots, and Ray Allen getting wide open, of course he's going to make those shots. When those people play really well as LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade, the Heat are a really hard team to beat. Now let me talk about the Lakers and the Clippers. Because, man, now I thought this game was going to be a blowout. I did not expect the Lakers and Clippers to have a better game than the Heat and the Bulls. I have to give props to that Lakers bench because they came out to play. That's all I have to pretty much say about that. They came to play, 41-point fourth quarter, I believe, in a rally to win the game. And another thing I want to talk about is how embarrassed the Clippers should be, because this should be an easy game for the Clippers. And it's funny because everyone is picking the Clippers to come out of the West, and I can't agree with that. You know, I can't look at the Clippers as a real serious team if Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan don't evolve into offensive players. CP3 has to spoon feed them baskets. He has to throw them oops, or he has to give them the ball right under the basket so they can dunk it. Even when Blake Griffin goes to the post, I don't consider it post moves. He's just using his strength to back a person down all the way to right under the basket. Then he does a little layup or whatever. That's not really having a post game. You know, you don't have the footwork. And so that's why I don't really look at the Clippers as a real team. But this game should have been so easy for them. Now, I don't take back my initial thoughts about the Lakers. They're going to struggle this season. If you look at the last game they played against the Clippers, their bench or everybody else on that team pretty much had the game of their careers. So basically I'm saying I'm not sure how many times they can put up a performance like that. There may be moments where they do, and then there'll be moments where they kind of play regular, play like you expected them to play, or play like they're supposed to play, I guess, because they were playing out of character last night, and that's not a bad thing. They were beasting last night. Whatever you have to do to get the win, you got to do it. But I do think the Lakers, I don't know, they just have to hold on until Kobe comes back, because when Kobe comes back with Nash and Gasol, who Gasol played like a beast yesterday, shout out to Gasol, but with Nash, Gasol, and Kobe, and that lineup they have right now, I think the Lakers can still squeeze into the playoffs. That's what I said before. I said a few days ago, I think the Lakers, best case scenario, 7th, 8th seed, even with Kobe. We'll just have to wait and see how Kobe plays. But still, impressive win by the Lakers. I was shocked. I'm sure the Clippers were shocked too. So let me know your thoughts about opening day. Did your teams win? Did your teams lose? What did you think about the Lakers bench? And do you think they'll keep up the momentum? Holler at you all later. Peace.